Hello, horror fans, and welcome back to Dredge and the Pale Reach. So we're going to go ahead and sleep here a little bit and start out sort of in the morning here. We have to find the icebreaker pieces, so that's what I'm needing to do here. I am going to go ahead and get my traps out of storage, though. Might as well have them working while I'm here. I do want to catch everything that's possible, so might as well go ahead and put those out. Alright. So we've got all those. Let's go to the shipyard here, I think it is. And repair all our traps. There we go. Alright. Want to get the crab pots out here. Is it more shallow in here? Alright, well, we'll put those down. Are these the same fish that we were after before? Yes, they are. Alright, so this is the way we had gone yesterday. And we found that narwhal. I'm guessing I need to break through those areas. But I'm guessing I need the icebreaker for it, though I might be able to use the dynamite. Not positive. Alright, we'll catch that fish. Why not? Oh, there's another one today. Might as well get him. See if we can get the abnormality. Alright, so we got those two. These are again going to be the same ones as yesterday, I believe. Yeah. Alright, now this is where the narwhal broke through. I don't know if he's like hidden in this area or what exactly. So I'm going to be very cautious here. Heard something splashing. And I do see something up ahead there. Alright, those are the normal ones. A lot of unique sounds coming here. Alright. Is this one of the parts that I need? Yeah, we'll put that like that. Let's see about this location. Cold wind whistles through the doorway of the only cabin still standing. Behind it, a frozen-over dig site is littered with tools and debris. Alright, let's look in the cabin first. You enter the small cabin. The door long since fallen from its hinges. A rotting table sits inside. A crudely drawn map of the area has been charted onto a scrap of paper. You attach it to your own map. A large book sits on the table. It's well worn from the passage of time, but you can still read the words, Captain's Log, etched into the cover. You open the book, its frozen spine cracking for the first time in decades. Which entry do you want to read? Well, let's start at the beginning. Arrived at the floating sea ice amidst a particularly thick fog. A few channels could be seen leading into the ice, through sizable chunks, though sizable chunks float in our way, posing a hazard. I have ordered us to moor against the outer ice wall, while the engineers make adjustments to better prepare the vessel. Alright. The vessel was pursued by a particularly aggressive narwhal. Some men placed fish on ice nearby in an effort to distract it. It appeared to work, though only for a time. It resurfaced and needed satiating again, repeatedly. If we can't find a more permanent solution to the beast, we'll have to make sure we keep enough fish on hand to placate it. Alright, so probably I should grab some extra fish just in case. As I lay falling asleep, the most almighty voice spoke unto me. It resounded from the thick ice below, at once both powerful and ethereal. There was no mistaking this as a trick of the wind, nor a jest by the crew. It did not pause for response or acknowledgement, but whispered a cryptic prophecy. At first I could not make sense of it. 3 listeners shall hear the heart, and that I should indulge these listeners. It spoke of boundless wealth from the stars, and of eyes opening unto the world. The rest of my sleep was feverish as my mind was plagued with the sound of the voice. It spun in my head, echoing ever louder. In the morning, the boatswain and navigator came to me separately, claiming to have heard a sound like a heartbeat, as the men were digging yesterday. They indicated a desire to explore the eastern and western reaches of the ice field. I shall indulge them. Alright, so that's interesting. Alright, let's look at the ice shard. Light pierces through the ice, intensifying concentration into the glow of a center. A dark form takes shape against the light. Place an ear to the ice. A distorted voice echoes from within. Don't disturb the ice. Who are you? Captain, the expedition. Chart the ice field. Appeared suddenly through the ice. What happened here? It whispered, promised, stones from the stars. It knew 3 would hear the heart beneath the ice. The voice grows louder. It commanded 3 listeners, 3 sacrifices, for 3 eyes. I obeyed, but a 4th now sees, forever futile. Shadow is silent for a time, slumbering still. Should leave. It sees you, before it whispers. Yeah, let's try breaking the ice. Do not risk breaking its senses through the ice, through the shadows. No hope. Alright, so I need to find a weapon of some kind. Alright, so we got all these messages and the journals here. And now we need to explore the area. Find whatever the voice of the ice was talking about. Voice speaks from within the ice in the central camp. Alright, so let's also go ahead and look at the map here. So that's where I am over there. We have different points here of interest, so we should look at those. I'm going to grab some fish just so I have some in case that narwhal comes back. Alright, I see something over there. Maybe if I use dynamite I'll be able to break apart that area. So let me mark that on the map. I want to place a marker there. Alright. Wonder if I can use that guy. Should probably attract the monstrous narwhal. Yeah, I don't know if I have enough fish for it right now. It looks like I do. Don't know if this is a good idea or not. Sort of thinking not, but no more fish will fit on the pile. That should keep it satisfied, at least for a while. Alright. I don't know if my banish ability will help me or not here, which is a concern. Get some more fish on board. Alright. Definitely want to dredge this. Wow, I'm doing badly at this. There we go. Alright. Another part of the ram, it looks like. And I'm hoping that I can dock here. Yes, I can. Perfect. You dock against a small platform of ice formed around a gigantic clawed hand. You're not the first to find this place. Remnants of a long-abandoned camp litter the ice. Check out the frozen equipment. You rummage through a small pile of equipment in the snow. Most items are stuck fast to the ice, but inside a small backpack you find an old journal. Which entry do you want to read? Captain ordered us to make camp on the ice in the center of the lagoon. After we saw those lights in the ice, everyone got treasure on their minds. Treasure hunting isn't exactly what the expedition was commissioned for, but given the captain gets the lion's share of whatever we find, it doesn't surprise me that he's willing to bend the rules a bit. We'll start digging around the camps after the camp's done. Spent the day digging down in the ice, shovels and ice picks. Can't remember the last time I was this tired. We were only allowed 2 short breaks all day. Down in the pit, as I rested with my back against the ice, I started hearing something. It was different to the sounds of the picks. They were short and sharp. This was low, a rumble from deeper down. On my first break, it was occasional, only a few each minute, but my second break, it had quickened, like a heartbeat. The captain overheard me telling some others about the sound I heard in the pit. Before I knew it, I was in front of his desk. Sure, I was about to have my pay docked. To my great surprise, he seemed to know something of it already. He was keen on hearing it described over and over. He wants me to help locate the source of it. When he pressed me on it further, I said it did seem to be coming from the east. Tomorrow we are setting off to see if we can find it. Perhaps I shall get a bonus after this is done. Alright. An unnatural spire of ice stands above the scraps of snow over equipment. Dark shape twists within. An anguished voice cries from deep within the ice. Help me. Frozen. So many years. Free me. Please. Break the ice. Who are you? I am. The boatswain. The expedition. The terror. Please. Break the ice. What happened? The figure contorts through painful shapes. We saw lights dancing in the ice. Dug deep. Didn't know. I heard it. The heart beating. Under the ice. The cracking. Waking. The noises in the east. I went. The captain. Brought him here. To find it. The hand. In the night. Shadow of claws. The darkness shrinks. I turned away. Just a moment. The pain. The claws. My back. So cold. So dark under ice. Please, break the ice. Silence it. You must. Shatter. Alright, so I need an ice pick. Alright. So there we go, we got those taken care of. We're still needing to find an icebreaker, but let's go ahead and rest here for a while. Actually, I do want to look at the map too. Alright, so I'm down here. There is a point down further, so I might try coming out and go under, then start heading back upwards. We'll have to see. Definitely waiting till daylight. Whoa, you see that thing glowing in the back there? That's an interesting sight. Alright. am hearing a noise. Like, the music has gone very eerie. And I'm really not keen on that. Alright, so what kind of fish was this? This was a wolf fish. Oh, this is a new one also. Alright, we'll get that fish. We'll have to leave that for right now. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm getting through there. So let's head on back to the fishmonger as it is, because I need to sell some anyways. And I do want to try out an explosive. Well, I should be trolling here. That's my mistake. Alright, let's go to the fish market, sell all that stuff, put this ring over here. Alright, so we got a couple of the parts, let's get those put in place. Alright, so that's there. Shipyard. I want to try buying a bomb and see how this works. I am going to just stick around here for right now though, and we'll check all our crab pots. Okay, King's Wreath, a clockwork crown of claws, a cycle of succession in the deep. So we'll take all, we'll leave it there. Same for that as well. Alright. Got some of the stuff out of there. And I think this is where I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. I'm just going to continue working the crab pots here, getting everything from the crab pots and selling it here at the fish market. And then in the next episode, we'll go ahead and go back in to the area and we'll try to use an explosive, because I think I saw one more piece for the icebreaker, if I'm not mistaken. So, with that in mind, if you enjoyed what I've done in this episode, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click click the bell icon so they are aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all again for more Dredge.